EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Johnson here on the dump off. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Running down the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now we get to that good old-fashioned situational football. In my eyes, Kate, all over this defense. How can you now respond after giving up such a long run?
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run.
And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. This play is a design run. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jahan Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs from the 37.
Come, my team! 2! Hey, fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle!
And they just get the play off. He rolls to his right. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Complete to DK Metcalf. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
This drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to throw. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Goes to the hurry up here. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's incomplete left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. This connects with Schultz. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. New set of downs for him from the 31. To throw again, it's Purdy. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 35 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Chop 60, chop 60.
He's going to throw this one. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Sticking to the air here. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw by Purdy. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy to throw it. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
The final throw before the break. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. That's incomplete on 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Morton Anderson to kick
The
off.
Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. To the left, he's got Roy up. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That crunches off the right upright, no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Taking a deep shot here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Kyler Gordon on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Purdy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They convert with a gain of 15. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Shotgun snap to Purdy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibbs is in. Touchdown, Bills. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The return starts from the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Ready, break.
And 3 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Out to his right. Get this out wide to Dillon. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
On the ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on.
Back to throw. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41.
They'll look to throw. With throw, out out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Dillon. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, New England.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Back to 6. Go.
Dillon will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He gets buried on the return, way back at the 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
Get on, boys. We got this.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Bills.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Here's Purdy again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 18 yards, and to the 18-yard line. Throwing again is Purdy. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He's out of bounds.
2nd and 5.
13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll throw again with Purdy. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyler Gordon.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So, first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Jackson now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Get set, get set. Stop.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Straight ahead, they go with Dillon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Back. Cougar 19. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Taking off. He'll take this one up close to the 1st down. Spotted where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. From the 46. Here's second and a yard. Now here's a keeper on his own read. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for